The 2023 Asian Cup is here. First game in the books. Qatar 3, Lebanon 0. Let's talk about it. Actually, before we talk about it, guys, if you could leave a like on the video because the Asian Cup is here and it's the best tournament ever. And also, that lets me know to make more of these match reaction style videos. And second, I need you to hit subscribe. Not just because we're doing multiple live streams for Asian Cup games this weekend, but basically because we're doing daily content for the tournament until it ends in February. And I would be distraught if you missed out on that. So go ahead and click the button. Like I said, Qatar get the 3-0 victory against Lebanon. And you guys in the comments, let me know, how are you feeling about this Qatar victory, right? Because a lot of people, despite them being the defending champions, despite them being the hosts, they think the best this Qatar team is doing is probably making the round of 16, maybe a quarterfinals if they play out of their mind, and then they bounce out. Does this performance against Lebanon change your mind in any way, shape, or form? Let me know in the comments. I thought the game overall was pretty slow. You know, this didn't really feel like the opening game to an Asian Cup, to a continental tournament. It felt more like an international friendly. And I kind of thought after Akram Afif scored the opener that would change a little bit, that Lebanon would kind of come out of their shell, and it didn't really happen. And speaking of Akram Afif, I feel like he's got to be the man of the match, unanimous for this game, not just for the 2 goals, but because of how instrumental he was for Qatar every time they had the ball. I mean, it literally is the Qatari game plan to get the ball to Akram Afif, have him turn and kind of find the channels and behind the defense, and he did that time and time again. Mohamed Wad, who typically I'm pretty sure is a center back, but he was playing as a left back today, does get 1 assist as well to Almoz Ali, but who got the hockey assist? Akram Afif. Lebanon really had no answer for him whatsoever, and I don't mean to be reactionary, I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but I think Lebanon are absolutely finished. Oh my God, the lack of quality in this Lebanese team was shocking today. They might have set a record for the highest number of simple passes just gone straight out of bounds. I mean, they were doing it time and time again. I swear to God, Matuk, their captain, is the only player who was really capable of distributing the ball, moving it around at all. I mean, I don't know how these guys are going to score. Now, if Qatar had won this game 1-0, I feel like the Lebanese could at least be like, okay, we have a decent goal differential. We can go out and get 4 points from the remaining 2 games and we'll be good. But after a performance like this, getting absolutely dismantled by a Qatar team that I don't even think really had to try that hard, I think the tournament's done already. Like, I was trying to think of a question for the audience regarding Lebanon, and I can only come up with, will they get a point at this Asian Cup? Because I don't think they will. The Lebanese back line, and I'm going to include the goalkeeper, looked like they had never even done a passing drill together. There was no distribution from the back whatsoever. They had several bad turnovers, and I'm telling y'all, if they play a team that's more clinical than Qatar, this game probably would have been 5 or 6. So yeah, I think Lebanon's journey is over already. Switching back to Qatar, I don't think they're going to have a lot of struggles in this group. I mean, honestly, I pray to God that Tajikistan and China at least kind of show out, because Lebanon really didn't in this game. And we're doing a live stream for Tajikistan, China tomorrow morning at 8:15 Central Time, so I better see you guys there. But yeah, man, I'm just gonna echo some of my thoughts that I had when the group came out. Qatar, very fortunate. This group, not very good. There is no team outside of maybe Tajikistan that I think is going to trouble Qatar that much. And that does not mean that I'm changing my tune or my prediction on Qatar. I think that once they play a good team, I think they're going to be in a lot of trouble. I know the team won 3-0, but Lucas Mendez, the left back, might have been the worst player on the pitch. I mean, I couldn't believe how terrible this guy was almost the entire game. You guys know that Ahmed Homam is one of my favorite Qatari players, and I didn't really understand why he started on the bench. I was like, oh, this Mendez guy, he's probably really good. Not at all. And that guy, Pedro, the right back, good Lord. I mean, he's athletic, but I mean, he just reminds me of Emerson Royale at Tottenham. Just not very good distribution. And again, I think if a team is going to come out and press Qatar, I think they're going to fold like a chair. The Akram Afif Al-Haidos connection is still going pretty strong. Now, I know I'm sounding really negative despite Qatar winning 3-0, but that's because the Lebanese midfield did not challenge the Qatari midfield. When Qatar plays a team like Iran, like Iraq, Japan, Korea, a midfield of actual quality, they're not going to have the time and space that they had today. And so congratulations to Qatar for winning 3-0. But again, I don't think this changes my narrative around this team, which is they're not very good. I think the best thing going forward for Qatar is the fact that their attack actually looked like the best part of the team. I mean, Almoz Ali, he always scores at the Asian Cup no matter what. I thought Durazog looked pretty good at the right wing, if not a bit wasteful. And they got guys like Mustafa that they can bring off on the bench, who that guy's got some quality. I'm very bearish on the Qatari back line. I think the midfield is decent. I didn't agree with the commentator who said that Fatih was having an amazing game. I mean, amazing game against what? He didn't have to do anything. And Barsham is a decent shot stopper. We saw a few times he had to do something in this game, but man, overall, Qatar, they were going 75%, if that. I'm extremely curious what Tajikistan China is going to look like tomorrow, because if that game is a stinker, then there is barely any quality whatsoever in this group. So to conclude, the game was exciting because we got 3 goals, a very very good goal from Akram Afif, where he basically just burnt the Lebanese back line in a sprint, you know, for the third goal. Good header from Almoz Ali, and another very, very technical finish from Akram Afif with the side foot for the first goal. So I think it was exciting, but I do not think this was very challenging for Qatar. I think Lebanon are terrible, and I just pray that Group A gets better. That's the video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our match reactions for the Asian Cup or any of our live streams on the channel. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one.